Then let's go. We are live. We are live. Hello,
We are
everyone.
live, you say, huh?
Hello, Classic.
Is it the classic David? Is he the first one? Classic
Yeah,
David is
as
always the
usual.
first one. Wow, he knew that I had a birthday? Oh wait, oh, my birthday was actually previous week, goddamn. Hey guys and Maggie, how was your birthday party? Well, it was pretty great. It was not crazy, man. We just had a little reservation in the at a at a nice place, you know, that serves nice steaks and stuff, you know. So yeah. So yeah, it was pretty nice indeed. I mean, I guess you get to appreciate the little stuff, huh, Arnaud? Especially with this corona raging out there.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, me not being, I still haven't vaccinated myself, so you know how it is, right? I can't. They're limiting me to what I can do and what I can do, right? So I hate that shit as well. Huh.
Yeah. It's like in France. As from August, you can do anything if you are not vaccinated. Even a bar or a restaurant.
Yeah. So the only thing you can do is go to the supermarket. That's about it, huh?
Yeah. Thanks God. Otherwise, what?
Yeah, it's like it's just literally they could say, well, you either vaccinate yourself or you die out of starvation. which one is gonna be?
Yeah, pretty strong incentive, I have to say. Okay.
Yeah. So what does it say? Was it a bear trap 2 days ago? Everybody was selling and shorting only to see bulls kicking up yesterday. My T-Fuel got stopped only to see... Yeah, I know how about you feel about that T-Fuel, man. Can't say we didn't low-key expected it, right? But, you know, you gotta take those trades. I mean, it's a good trade. We'll take it again. And it's just one of those times. And this is why you don't want to have too many alts open, because once one fails on the main area, everyone falls. But then it still reacts from stupid shit, right? I mean, let me see it again. I mean... Yeah, pretty much. So we wanted to especially hold this structure right here, and now we went very much under it and two closes. So even though I'm gonna say pretty much, even though, you know, it's currently holding and it did pump to our even price, I don't think it's a good trade anymore. I really don't think it's a good trade anymore. It just went too deep. Like, you know, it just went too deep. So I'm gonna say, potentially speaking, you could get to the first profit take, but then this profit take is now done here. But still, you know, I don't see this as being as a good trade at the moment anymore, right? It's just not what I would want to trade at in this certain direction. Because if I'm going to participate in the trades, I wish to know at least that I have a chance of going to the last profit take, right? And what I'm seeing right here and how deep it went, I'm kind of gonna be guessing that I don't really have a lot of chance to go up here again, right? Except if Bitcoin does something crazy or something like that. But yeah, going back to Bitcoin, huh? I mean, come on, Jesus Christ. It is quite painful. It is quite painful waiting for this range to end. It is definitely quite painful. So yeah, I'm already seeing, I believe it's not a bear trap, and people thinking it's a bear trap, blah blah, right? And yes, I gotta say, did you see or not? Your favorite guy is back. You know, Elon Musk. He's saying that yeah. Wait, if I'm not mistaken, Elon Musk now said that Tesla doesn't have Bitcoin, that now Mars X, whatever that company is, has Bitcoin. So, you know, it's just like...
I didn't listen to the meeting, but yeah.
Yeah. So apparently Tesla could start accepting Bitcoins soon again, which I don't really know what's the difference between now and when they first canceled it, because Bitcoin, quote unquote, wasn't green enough. Because I don't think anything has changed except a couple of thousand farms got destroyed in China and in Malaysia and wherever, right? Or I don't know where it was, right? But anyways, I don't know. I don't exactly see how Bitcoin went green from now to then, right? So I mean, it just feels a little bit hypocritical at the moment, don't you think so? And it is strange. But yes, we are again in this range, right? We are again in this cursed range and we haven't dropped it. But I'm gonna say like this, okay. let's just first analyze and kind of see the points where I would even consider longing, right? So if I was even to consider longing on this chart right now, so let's go first to a smaller time frame. Let's just wipe this entire chart clean, right? And kind of see what we would do. So number one, first of thing is you did close underneath here, right? Let me go back to daily because I deleted this line, right? So you did have we had at least 2 half a candles underneath here, which is bearish, right? This is 100%. It's more bearish than bullish, right? Still. So doing that, 2 half a candles, okay, you didn't have a full 2 daily closures underneath it, but I'm already gonna say, you know, you're already tilting into the bearish side, as logically speaking. Even if you go to the weekly, right? If you're looking at, let me see. Look at that, right? The weekly also closed underneath this sort of a support. So you got kind of a 3 half a candle closes on multiple time frames underneath there, right? If you go on 4 hourlies, you have obviously way more. But yeah, anyways, before I would even consider saying that this is close for me to even think about long or anything at all, right? Would be of actually gaining above this point, right? That would be my first thing. If I'm starting to gain above this, and say this box has to be a little bit like this, yeah. So if I'm starting to gain above this, then yes, I would be considering a smashing along or two, because yes, at that point I would be thinking that we have a next opportunity of testing up here, which we already waited back in the day, but we never got it, right? Because it was too short here. So if you do gain this green box, then for sure, yeah, me and Arnaud are gonna go back into long in. We're gonna jump back into longs.
There.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see the price action, I'm not gonna say, right, but it's gonna be probably around here, yeah, like you said. We'll jump back into longs, take it all the way up here, and then short it. And this is actually would be, for us, it wouldn't be such a bad thing, because we would, up here, we pretty much get a perfect short, right? So this is play number one that you can basically go for when it comes to this, right? So you wait for the price to go, start gaining above this box, pull back, buy it, short it, you know, and maybe not fully close your long, because at that point, if it goes that high, you also have a chance of 45k again. But again, that's the story for another stream, right? We have to first gain something else before we can even start talking so far into the future. Now another story would be it's just too short on this first touch, right? So luckily here, I'm gonna say I don't really condone for going for a market smash in this case, or not market smash. It's just knife catch, as I would name it, right? I don't really like going for this. I would much rather short the lower time frames here. But again, if you would go for something like this, it's not wrong at all. It's definitely not wrong. You would be very much correct to short this, right? Because this is the only untested point right now. And let me see if it's actually viewed on daily as well. Yeah, it is. So once you start getting this on daily, you can see it's good. But yeah, if you wanted to short it, maybe short it just a little bit under. Let me do a green line. I would short it somewhere around here, right? This is the point that hasn't been tested yet. And if it's tested and breaking through, then obviously you have some leverage to go higher. But this is one of this green line is somewhere where you could safely short with a small stop. Pretty much a good trade again. So yeah, short opportunity, long opportunity coming up, but so far nothing yet, you know, nothing yet. So far you just gotta wait around. Wait, is the stream lagging? Oh no, never mind, my stream was just lagging along. So yeah, short opportunity coming up, long opportunity coming up. But first of all, it's gonna be short and then everything else. Yeah, so let's check out something. Oh yeah, let's check out ETH, right? So how is ETH actually doing? Let's see ETH. So ETH, okay, ETH, let me see. Daily ETH. Did it slide underneath? Oh yeah, exactly same ETH, right? ETH actually went a little bit more under than this one. So again, you know, some people will say double bottom. It's not exactly double bottom. It did slide under, right? So for ETH, same story, guys. I mean, same story. When you look at a chart, sorry, let me just go back to daily. When you look at a chart like this, you know, it's a pretty sensible where you would want to short next, right? I mean, just flip the chart around. And when I'm seeing a chart like this, yes, you did go above this, right? But you didn't exactly create, by wicks, you didn't create a new high. But still, if I'm looking at something like this, bam, man, I'm smashing a short, in this case long, because I'm inverted, right? Right here. And again, you're going to have a super clean stop loss. Maybe in this case, even cleaner than you have on Bitcoin. Because, wait, I got to use the short one. Wait, that's the wrong one. This one, yeah. You gotta have this one, and if you put it like this, oh yeah, oh shit, this stop loss is actually a little bit higher than Bitcoin, but yeah, around 7 to 8%, bam, you know, you smashed it. First profit take already 2 hours, 17%, and then you're hunting for this box that we currently are waiting for so long. And again, you can see a very awesome short, right? So yeah, again, flip it over. If we break something like this, guess what? We are all not gonna go for longs. So yeah, but there is no point for now for participating in longs just yet. Let's just wait for break, you know, and just focus on the current direction that we already have and the current direction that we already know how it's gonna play out, right? Obviously, if you go on some tiny time frames like 5 minutes, you could potentially pull some longs, but you know, we are not about that game, right? I mean, we definitely play things a little bit safer here. This is why currently we have less trades. But long-term rate, I mean, our win ratio is supposedly is better, or so that, you know, it's more consistent. I'm not gonna say better, but it's more consistent for sure, right? I believe it's not a bear trap. Exactly, like it's way too fast to say something bear trap. Like this time, like these days, people will say every pump is a bear trap, right? I mean, it's like what, 7% pump? Okay, it's a 7% pump, while we dumped 27%, you know, lately. Like I don't know, so. In the last 42 days, 37 days. But anyways, you know, we haven't even gained any basic levels back, you know. So I'm not gonna call for any bear traps yet. So yeah, so far it's playing as it's planned. Although I was hoping that, you know, once you're finally gonna slide out under this range, you're gonna start the cascades a little bit faster and you're gonna reach 20k a little bit faster as well, right? So yeah, I mean, we're still, I guess it's gonna be a little bit slow range. I guess the this time around you can't drop it too fast, or you know, the cycle would complete itself too soon, time wise, what I'm saying, right? Do you still play poker? I mean, online, I mean, here and there, yeah, you know, I do enjoy poker. I used to play a lot of it, but I still do enjoy occasional game of poker. One of these things, when Corona finally clears itself, or let's just say you're gonna be able to, you know, that's gonna be one of the first things I'm gonna do. Gonna go drive into some one of the biggest poker rooms here and just, yeah, play a couple of tournaments for fun, because you know, it's a pretty nice game. Really love the game of poker. You know, it really goes very well when it comes to trading and poker, because both of them require such a control of emotions and self-discipline and everything. So I really do enjoy both of these games, and it's and they're a perfect thing, you know, if you want to train the other or the one, you know, they really do work well in hand. It's all about the patience, and it's all about emotions, and you know, especially patience, I gotta say, right? I mean, back in the day, let's just say right now it's been quiet pretty much, right? For the last 2 months, it was pretty quiet, you could say, right, Arnaud?
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, I would have this urge, you know, oh my gosh, you know, I need to trade more. Like, oh shit, it's so quiet, there's no trade, I need to trade more. But these days, you know, you can relax yourself, because I know after everything of this is resolved, you're gonna have an action-packed, like, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months. So I'm pretty chill about it now, right? Now I can relax, wait for this to all resolve, and once it does, you play again to your strengths. And as I was explaining this many times, you know, this is where traders lose money most of the time. You have your basic shorts, you have your basic longs, which obviously we got stopped on someone, we won on someone, right? T-Fuel is one of those, right? I mean, T-Fuel was the long that I would play any time of the day, right? Or any day of whatever, right? I mean, we always played trades like that, and most of the time they played out. But once one main area fails on some of the main coins, well, we already know that most of them will fail. This is why we didn't extend ourselves to too many coins at the end of the day, right? But obviously, if you wanted to be, you know, quote unquote adrenaline junkie, or you know, you want more adrenaline, then obviously you want to be smashing longs left and right, which usually from my experience over the years, it's you know, sooner or later going to wreck you. So this is what I'm avoiding right now. I'm avoiding giving my money back to the markets, right? Right now, when this is such a tight area, you know, you're not really clear, because all of the levels, and yes, all of the levels in this case, were tested like, you know, 5-10 times. All of the levels here were tested 5-10 times, right? You can only go for freshly touched levels. So one of those is here, one of those is here, and one of them, if you gain something here, is going to be created around here, right? And this is it. This is all the trades I'm going to be taking on Bitcoin, nothing else. And maybe Ethereum short, as I was stating before. I like this one. Oh, wait, actually, we had one Ethereum short as well. Oh, okay, looks like the second scenario is playing out. I'm guessing this is from the previous stream, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I mean, so actually we did draw a short on this on the previous stream already. So yeah, this is the only short I would be taking on Ethereum, right? Because Ethereum didn't exactly swoop bottom as much as Bitcoin did to the left side, right? Yeah, so I'll be playing Ethereum on a little bit safer side, and I will be playing Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty much the same trade, so you don't even have to take. Wait, is this the right chart? So you don't even have to take the same kind of, right? The same kind of trades. You can only take one, and you're perfectly happy with it, right? I think yesterday was a funny coincidence too, which is the actual price position of Bitcoin at the start of the online conference, the B word. I don't know, man. Like, you know, when it comes to FA, I'm not the best guy for it. You definitely got Classic David in here, which goes crazy for fundamental analysis. I do jump on fundamental analysis here and there, you know. KuCoin was one of those, which I forgot about it. You do remember that, don't you, Arnold? I forgot about that one.
Oh yeah.
Yep, that was a nasty boyo. But yeah, you can see right now the area, you know, where we said that we're gonna feel how long was hit. So now, you know, first profit take coming up. Or actually was hit already, Jesus, yeah. But personally, I didn't feel this one. I was only feeling the T-Fuel one. But yeah. It was pumping in advance, and it was pumped more as Jack Dorsey and Elon Musk were talking. Actually, it was quite a good interview. It was no foam or FUD talk. Jack did this very good, and they talked about fundamental things. And this emo leads to more trust in the community and also to anyone. So therefore, is not... Yeah, you know, when you connect trust with Elon Musk, I don't know, man. Like, to me, it's very apparent that Elon Musk is out here to make money. I mean, because you would have to be kind of blind right now to not see this. Like, is he doing anything out of the proportion to not make money at this point? I mean, let's be honest here, right? First, Tesla accepts Bitcoins, then he pumps the shit out of Doge and just abandons it, right? Then Tesla cancels the Bitcoins because apparently they're not too green, and then now they want to, now, I don't know, his Mars X company has Bitcoins or whatever, and now he wants to reinstate so that people can buy Bitcoins again. I mean, Tesla's bid Bitcoins again. Well, Bitcoin didn't exactly change anything. Like, you're still the same kind of thing. You have to buy a farm. You have to farm the transactions if you want them to go through. Basically, nothing changed, right? So at this point, I'm pretty sure, you know, he's here to make money, and you know, people somehow still believe him. You know, it's definitely here to grab the dollarinos. Okay, let's check Bitcoin dominance. That's the chart we are looking for. That's the chart we are looking for. Okay, so where are we at? Second scenario is still in play, huh? Second scenario is still in play. So we'll see. So by the logic standpoint right now, this was the test, and this is now the second scenario that should be playing out. Yeah, because you apparently, you know, you went a little bit lower than this. So you swooped this for a couple of days, and you even swooped this. So in sense of what I'm seeing right here is this second scenario now should be playing out. Maybe not as deep as I made it here. I'm gonna say it's more of an area, but we should probably still test the bottom of the range after we did something like this, right? Will this happen? We'll see, you know, definitely. But hopefully it's not gonna end up holding this, and then it's gonna be the same shit as it was here, right? I mean, so potentially we could add this to scenario right now. But yeah, I mean, it's either it has to test one of these two things, right? And hopefully it's gonna test the very bottom, because this is gonna give a nice relief to the you know, shitcoins. Then we can possibly, before continuing all the way up here, that would then kind of pretty much be where it has to go, right? So but then Bitcoin looks like it may shot to 52%, shot to 52. Yeah, I mean, so far you don't have a confirmation yet. It's the same thing. If it doesn't break, you don't have confirmation. If it does break, then shit, yeah, we're just gonna have to forget about the relief on the alts, right? I mean, but it would be kind of strange after what it did. I mean, when we did it up here, it usually very much followed our price action quite, you know, simple as a price action, followed it quite directly, you know? We had a pretty good time up here, right? And so now I'm thinking it's probably gonna do the same. I will not question it before it actually starts showing something else. And so far, you know, I'm not really surprised. Everything so far was pretty much to the point, right? We tested the bottom, we tested the top, we tested the top again, and now we lost this level. And now what I'm thinking is you're most likely gonna be testing the bottom part of this structure if you do not hold the 45, right? But at least I'm gonna say the minimum wise, I would probably in this case, what I see here is to test 45. That would be kind of the minimum what I would expect. So if nothing of this two gets tested and just pumps, I would be surprised at this point, right? I mean, because this is not something that this chart has done in the past, and this chart has did us pretty good, you would say, right, Arnaud? This one did us pretty good. And then Ethereum Bitcoin. Okay, this one is still holding exactly the same areas. Oh my gosh, some of these charts are really struggling. Okay, so right now, even though this wasn't hit, I'm still gonna say until we drop underneath this is still viable. This is still very much acceptable, viable. It can still be hit. So it is another one of those, if it gets up there, I am very much prone to taking a little bit of a short, because, usually in this sort of directions, when you have this kind of price action, it usually works out pretty nice. So yeah, again, this is probably the trade I'm going to be taking. We'll see when the price actually comes in. I'm not going to be, like I said, I'm not going to speed into it. I'm not going to knife catch in this case, just going to play it off the small time frames. And yeah, pretty much right now seeing this, very good indeed. So it's still in possibility and in play so far, but we'll see, because it's getting a little bit, yeah, I know sometimes it can get a little bit boring because you're kind of waiting on the same shit to happen week in, week out. But trust me, when the shit is about to go down, you'll have so much to trade for that you're gonna get lost in it. Okay, so Luna, wait, you said Luna, right? Check Luna, guys, it holds crucial level. Oh, look at that, bam. Well, yeah, that one held it. Fuck that. I mean, T-Fuel didn't, but Luna held it. Fucking hell, dude. Fucking hell. Well, okay, right now, I mean, if it held it right now, first profit take for you. Let me see, that's 30% already. Like, duck me, man. Like, then such a shit. Okay, it's not a shit trade, it's a good trade. But, still, such a thing holds, right? While T-Fuel doesn't. So anyways, yeah, this is definitely a first profit take right now, and it even conjunction is nice to the left side, so that's pretty nice. And if this breaks, yes, you could potentially be flying all the way up to this yellow line, right? Although, you could stop here. You could potentially stop here. But, I wouldn't take more than 20% off on this level. I would just aim for this one, right? Because just play it as a hedge, especially if you have a short on Bitcoin. You can just play this as a hedge, right? Because if Bitcoin's gonna break out, then obviously this is gonna get hit on a chart like this, right? So you can play it as a hedge, and you can short Bitcoin and do a little bit of a profit target right here, and then just hold the rest for the top, and then you have a big one there, and then you kind of have a nice pretty much hedge, right, that you like seeing. But yeah, Luna held the crucial level. Let me actually throw an eye on Luna Bitcoin. Oh yeah, Luna Bitcoin actually looks even nicer in this. Oh wait, yeah, Luna Bitcoin for sure looks like it's gonna hit something out of this. Wait, actually let me zoom out a little bit more. Oh yeah, Luna Bitcoin for sure, not bad at all. So yeah, I guess it did. See, this is the coin I should have traded instead of that T-Fuel shit, right? Check Dog USDT have been releasing recently. Look at the week. Okay, Dog USDT, let me see what are we looking at here. Oh damn. Constellation. Okay, yeah, the cash. If you go on lower time frame, you see the problem is, right? This is what we were trading on data, right? Sorry, T-Fuel. Because this is the level you want to hold, exactly. Like, this is the level that you want to hold, but there it swooped the low, right? So sadly there it went under this and then started going up. So we kind of got fucked here. Here it held actually perfectly, and this is exactly what you want to hold, because if you start losing this, you're not bullish anymore. So far, everything can happen. So right now, again, you can take the first profit take here, and then you can even aim higher, right? So even if you go to lower time frame, let's see if something is up here. Not, actually not. You can then aim higher and just follow it with our stop loss, right? And say that we just follow it high, right? And with the stop loss, and then until it finally breaks down, and then just simultaneously easily stops you out, right, from our strategy. But yeah, this is why I don't expect now the same thing from T-Fuel, because you swooped it, and that actually changes everything. At least it should change it, right? In my book, changes everything, and puts you back in the spot. But yeah, this one good. This one's still good. This one is very good, classic. So wait, are you holding position in this, or what's your take on this? XLM, you said XLM. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Okay, XLM looking much worse. Let me see. Oh yeah, XLM is very similar to what you would, but okay, at least this one, when it came the first time down, right, reacted very nicely. I think we checked out XLM last time, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. So anyways, we can long XLM if it overcome 28, or short if it won't. So how would you short it, right? So let's just first say 28. So my question is, how would you short it exactly, right? Because something like what you're seeing right here, okay, so yes, you're right. So if it goes above this, and I'm not talking about above this, like, you know, just a little bit, like, if you want to go above this, you want it to break, you know, and then, okay, maybe not as high, but anyways, right? You want to break as high and then at least long it here, right? And then again, even if it breaks as high, because you already lost the levels here, you can definitely short it here because you haven't, you know, you kind of broke the levels. So even though I wouldn't say, like, if you said if it doesn't, you short it, right? Because then obviously if it doesn't break, your only short position is right now. This is your only chances, about the green line, a little bit under, right? So let's just say this green area is your short right now until it breaks the top, which is kind of aggressive, you know, especially right now. This could easily stop you out. So what I would do instead is, you know, either go on another chart or just do it like this, right? You short it when it comes up here, you long it when it comes down here. Again, entry may change a little bit as the way it goes up here. Gotta see some price action, but short up here is pretty clear. You know, you already lost some levels, everything, and this is probably done on weekly as well, right? Yeah, this is a short on weekly. Like, this is easy. But okay, maybe you can be missed on red line because it is a little bit. Let me make an area actually. This is easy short on weekly, easy, my dude. This is one of those chances you can definitely take, yeah. And when it comes to long, yeah, you can try it again. But again, you know, more like doing what you did, you have more chances going down. So, you know, you have to have your short slightly larger than your long, right? Let's just put it this way. But yeah, this one is good. So you guys got any more questions? Any more questions? Because there are some alts to be played. So maybe we could check. Ada, how is this doing? Cardano. Wow, Cardano is painful, man. The Cardano is painful, dude. Fuck. Cardano pretty much has the same short spot. I would easily short it here, yeah. Easily, dude. My dude. Easy. Waves. Okay, let me see. Waves. Shoop. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, so waves, I think we already looked at it last time. So it's the same shit, right? You gain above this, you long it, bam, right? You only touch here. Oh, wait, this was actually before, right? This was actually before. Okay, so we were waiting if it's gonna break this and then you can long it, but then it also turned out to be a great short again because it didn't break it. So it's the same shit, right? I mean, you're looking at the same shit, and now you swoop the low again, which not VIX wise, but you swoop the long body candle wise. So yeah, potentially again another short that could bring you a couple of percentages. Jesus, these charts, a lot of these charts are looking so bad, but somehow we didn't go under the support, right? This is what really is strange to me. Like, look at these charts, my dude. Look at these charts. They are looking so trash. So trash. Look at that Cardano even. Jesus, on Bitcoin wise, yeah. So trash, and it's still holding. Makes you believe if we gonna hold, if we are actually gonna hold, right? Okay, so Bitcoin pumping. Let me see. Bitcoin pumping. Okay, looks like that short is gonna be hit. Okay, so let's see. Are we gonna be slightly bullish on Bitcoin in the next couple of days, or are we going back into bear and this is just a bull fake out or bull trap? What do you think, Arnaud? Give us your expert opinion.
I don't do anything before we break our level.
Yes,
but the only tips is just be patient.
So, what do you think, Arnaud? This is a bull trap or a bear trap?
I don't know, honestly, I don't know. I just wait and see, and then if we break, then I can open a long.
Yep, and see. And this is how you should trade. Arnaud is smart, guys. This is why he's an expert trader as well. But yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to hear, Arnaud, for sure. Because there's no point in predicting either it's gonna go up or down. You wait for break. If it breaks, you long it. If it breaks down, you short it. This is how it works. Like, so many people try to complicate shit, and yes, why people like to complicate shit is because they risk 100% of their portfolios in a trade. And then obviously they want to know if it's going to go up or down, if it's going to, go this, or if it's going to go down here, because, 100% of your portfolio, if you fail, you get wrecked. And you get wrecked like, I don't know, you hold 500 grand and boom, 2 weeks later, you got 200 grand, right? This is bad. But if you're trading like we do, 1% risk, 0.5% risk, you break it, you long it. If it breaks up, you long it. If it breaks down, you short it. It's easy as that. I mean, it doesn't have to, obviously it's not easy as that, because then what the fuck was I doing so many years studying before I was actually started to become profitable, right? But it doesn't have to be that complicated. It really doesn't have to be that complicated when, I open up sometimes, some people sometimes send me some streams from some guys, right? And as soon as I open up streams, bam, there's like 10,000 lines from different indicators crossing. It's not like, immediately as I open, I need glasses to even see what the heck is going on that chart, because, they have so many indicators and RSIs and everything on chart, and Jesus Christ, this is definitely not for me, right? So it just end up fucking yourself up, right? So when it comes to DOT, again, very much. Okay, so DOT, I would say I will wait for something like this to long it, right? So I think, I'm not sure. I think I didn't save the chart before. So anyways, I would wait for something like this to long. I would definitely not short it anymore, because, okay, this is now looking like something it's not gonna, it's not gonna go on forever. Because now, logically speaking, it would be super easy to short here and long here, right? But the problem is, you get this has now happened for 3 times, that I don't think it's gonna happen all the way down, right? But you might as well try. If you're holding, let's just say if you're holding DOT, then this is definitely where you should be taking profit. And again, right, if you look at it, this structure is only 14% wide, right? So let's just say you take profits on $15. You're holding some DOTs, you take profits at $15, then actually wait and you see, oh look, the DOT has broken, right? So then you can re-enter, and you're only suffering for about, I don't know, 6 to 7% difference, right? While against, if you don't take profits here and DOT then slams all the way down to our long, then you're actually suffering a loss of 41%. So this is important, why you should take profit and then go back into coins once certain main levels are broken, or are like, you reclaimed, and then go back in, because you're gonna lose way less doing that in the future. And also when the bear market starts, if you did something like this, you would lose way less money, way less money. You preserve so much money. But obviously when you are in crazy bull market, when everything just goes up and you take profits, you make less money, right? Because you try to re-enter, you make less money. Sometimes your entry misses, but trust me, it does pay back during the times like this. It does pay back hell of a lot more, because you're saving a lot of money in your pocket by doing that, right? So DOT pretty much like this, long it down here, and yeah, if you're holding it, you can even short it if you want, but I think we saw better charts today for shorts, right? But long it down here, take profits here, and if it goes above here, buy back in, take profits here again, and just repeat the story until you go over the top or you go to the bottom, right? I think majority of trading is done by bots, and I think they are programmed to go the other way if we don't break down, which we didn't. I think it's all about how bots are programmed. Well, yeah, no, I'm gonna say market makers do have their bots programmed, like that's for sure. Like market makers are definitely in the market, and they definitely don't do it manually, but not as much as bots as you think they are profitable. Then bots are not as profitable as you might think, right? The statistics would shock you, even though. Especially in crypto, a lot of bots are losing bots, but you have some bots that are winning, right? So usually the bots that win are mostly arbitrage bots, but then also you have the trading bots that win, that have been tuned for such a long time, right? I mean, in 4C, like how long was 4C tuning their bots or not? Like 3-4 years, something like that. Yeah, it was trial and error, constant trial and error, it was just tuning, fine tuning. And the problem of bots is, like, it was really, when we come to the question, how do you explain price action to the bots, right? Because price action at this point, I'm gonna say is like, I'm gonna personally, maybe I'm biased a little bit, I don't know about you, Arnaud, right? But I do think price action is a little bit superior when it comes to indicators, right? And again, the problem I've talked,
I said that also.
The problem, like, that we discussed this thoroughly with Arnold, right? The problem I see with indicators, and I've done a lot of indicators long years back, right, myself, and the problem is always they are just simply too late. Maybe not so much too late in the regular markets, but in crypto, I know from experience right now, because I usually talk with the guys and usually do check the guys that trade with indicators, right? So as I was talking about shorts up here, their bots, or should I say not bots, sorry, indicators turned short down here, right? So this is where they got clear signal that they're shorting. Like, to me, that's a span of what? Dude, that's a span of 40%, right? So that's a big fucking difference, because, essentially when I almost sold the top, he lost still like another 40% before he finally started exiting positions and starting to short, right? So you can see that is why I have a little bit of a setback when it comes to indicators, right? Greed trading is good for long term. Is it like investing? You can check it coin a whole, but yeah, I mean, but like you said, it's like investing, right? Trading and investing, it's not really the same thing. And I've seen a lot of this do as well, like, because trading, investing happens a lot of times in crypto as well. And how it usually goes is they buy Bitcoin and the Bitcoin doesn't go the way they want it, right? So instead of stop lossing it, they just say, well, I'll hold it. Have you heard that story before, right, Arnaud? When the trade doesn't go their way, they just hold it, right? They just hold it until it does, or, until they really got wrecked. So yeah.
From day trader to investor.
Yeah, to day trader to investor, exactly. It's actually very funny, right? So that's not really trading. Like, I do investing. Like, I have my portfolio on. I have my portfolio. Mostly, what I usually invest in right now is Woo. This is one of my favorite stocks at the moment. Because you may know I'm from Europe, right? And this stocks actually, it is, as you can see, S&P 500 ETF, right? And it pays dividends. That's the thing, right? So for the longest time, I was, investing into S&P 500, and I wasn't getting dividends. While dividends are giving you a lot of the juice actually at the end of the year, right? So if you're buying with dividends, or you have dividends on your stocks, then you actually make 2% extra more at the end of the year, right? So that point is the average on S&P 500 brings your average up to like 9 to 10% per year, which is crazy, right? I mean, you don't have to do shit, and has an average rise of almost 10%. So that's pretty good. So yeah, this is one of my favorite stocks at the moment, but also I got other stocks, right? You don't want to go too big into one, but yeah, so I do some investing as well, of course. And sometimes I do pull some trades, I had, like I was saying, I had some trades on oil, I had some trades on gold, but usually in regular markets, I don't trade as much because lately it's just not needed. There's enough action going on in crypto. Sometimes, like, I do still trade Forex on the side, especially when crypto is dead. I trade more Forex these days, but yeah, like, I don't force it. It's summer. You gotta enjoy yourself a little bit. We worked pretty much every single day for the last year. I don't think we ever had a break in the last year. Even when I had Corona, I was still trading, right? So for the last year, when there was a pretty good bull market in crypto, never had a break, right? Almost never had a break. Went on a vacation, still traded it, right? And now, you deserved it, bro. You deserve it. And many of you guys were here every single week. I like Evgeny, especially you, right? I mean, you guys were here every single week. So you guys can chill out as well as Okay, so this one, I think the previous week, I guess we did this red box as a short. Actually, I don't remember. Wait, what was this? Previous week was 15th, right? 15th. Wait, June, July 15. What the heck were we doing here? Oh, so this was a short. Okay, I get it. So this was a wait, no, wait, this is an old box. No, that wasn't a short. Like, I'm thinking, like, why would I short this if it was already touched? Let me see. Oh no, this is an old box. Okay, I see. Yeah, this is a range that I did. Okay, so yeah, right now we are reacting again from this box from the bottom up, right? So yeah. Again, similar story, right? I would continue not buying this until you actually break the box, go above, doing this, and then I'm gonna be expecting something like this to be tested, right? Same story as we did on XLM, exactly. What do you think on shorting gold on weekly? Haha, so we are at gold. So yes, I was trading gold as well. But not now. I was trading it. I had a long on gold from here. Wait. I had a long on here from gold. Wait, no shit. Where are we? Yeah, that was, yeah, from April. I had a long one here from April, and I still haven't sold the gold. I still haven't, like, I took profits on gold, but I still not fully out now. I think about going fully out, but not really, you know, because you did kind of go above here, right? You did kind of go above here. So weekly right now, you can definitely scalp short it, but I wouldn't scalp short it like big time, right? You know what I'm saying? Because this is still very much bullish. Gold is still looking good. You gained above this. You gotta remember this, you know, you gained above this and we're still holding above this. So this is good. For gold, this is good still. So I'm gonna be waiting for gold to actually break that all-the-time high. But obviously, like, you can scalp it because, you know, this scalp, as it went so deep, but you didn't swoop exactly the level, right? So it is here. So most likely I'm gonna say gold has more chances. Right now as it stands, more chances going up than going down. I'll just put it that way. So if crypto is vice versa, gold is right on point here. Actually, let me see if silver did anything. I wasn't checking silver for the last week. Nah, silver still looks junk. See, I kind of hate like this when everything is tested. So yeah, gold looking better. Gold, wait, let me check oil. Yep, oil pretty much coming in hot. Oh, look at that level. So this one I didn't take. I was more on Forex this week. But look at this shit, man. God damn. Damn it. I sold my oil all and I didn't refill the position. Shame. That's a shame. I didn't refill it. That was a perfect test. Not gonna lie to you. Shit. That was a perfect test. God damn. This is probably gonna end up all the way up here. Oh, what I'm seeing on weekly. Yeah, this is probably gonna end all the way up to $100. God damn it. Why did I not pay attention? Okay, bad. Okay, I didn't pay attention. Oh well. What else was there? Okay, I was trading more Forex this week. But anyways, like oil right now, what I'm seeing right here is probably gonna end up in above $100. In about $100, which means oil is gonna get expensive. Jesus Christ. But yes, sadly, I sold all of my oil and I didn't rebuy it just now. So that's my mistake, my boys. But yeah, anyways, it doesn't matter. Got other shit to trade, they say, right? Got other shit to trade. Anyways, I guess we can wrap this stream up, right? I mean, it's been almost an hour and, you know, we talked about stuff, but, you know, so far, we just gotta wait for this whole range to break. And I know a lot of people here are not interested in oil, gold, and regular markets. People are just mostly interested in standard markets. So I'm not gonna bore you too much. Well, before I go, let me check you. Yeah, XUSDT. Oh, dude, it's going actually higher. Okay. This one, after it didn't retest any levels, I wasn't watching at all because it's no point, right, at that point. Oh, look at that. It's gonna come to a short. This one is also the one you could potentially scalp it. Scalp a little short at it. Why not? Oh, wait, actually, the short was already tested. Maybe no. Maybe the short was actually here already. Let me check an hourly. Maybe here if you're brave. Maybe here. But then you also gotta long it, you know. Short it. Long it. And then you see which way it plays out. Let's see. Okay, so let's just say here, short it, and then you long it here. We'll see next stream how this plays out. If this logic is good or it's bad. We'll see. But this one is crazy. So this one didn't pull back a lot of when it went up. So maybe we're just not even gonna get that opportunity to long. So yeah, we'll see. Short it, long it, and then we'll see. What platform do you use for traditional stocks and commodities trading? So this is a funny thing actually. Recently, when it comes to ETFs, right? So like what I was showing before, VU and everything, I moved to eToro because eToro canceled all the fees and everything, right? So eToro used to charge you an arm and a leg for holding positions, right? And now everything is free when it comes to those big funds, right? I mean big ETFs, and you know, eToro is just so much nicer. It's so much nicer to interactive brokers and all that. I mean, there's nobody else. You gotta use interactive brokers, right? But interactive brokers is a horrible. So yeah, most of the things I do through there. But I saw when eToro, cleaned up their fees and everything and not working normally, I just moved the ETF portfolio there. It's just so much simpler. It works so nice on mobile and everything, right? And you can always check your portfolio and everything. So yeah, so I'm part eToro, part interactive brokers, right? So yeah, but yeah, you can use Trader Station, all of that, right? So yeah, but you gotta sign up the papers and send them the KYC. Yeah, it's a lot of papers you gotta fill out, a lot of papers. And if you have anybody in the family who is in politics, blah blah blah, all of that shit. So yeah, there's a lot of things you have to fill out. And yeah, when it comes to trading, let's just say that crypto is much, much, much more friendlier to trade than anything else out there, what it is on regular markets. Regular markets are so extremely difficult to trade. eToro is probably the only nice looking platform here, and maybe Trader 212. There's also, that's also a nice platform that I checked out, Trader 212. I think it's, wait, let me see this, Trader 212. Oh yeah, Trading 212. This is also a nice platform that recently launched. I'm not sure if they are safe or anything. I checked it out, but you can see, look at that, commission-free investing for everyone. And they do have a lot of stocks that you usually don't find in the, Europe. So yeah, this is also one way. And you have investing, trading, CFDs, ISA Invest, yeah. So yeah, pretty nice looking, good phone app, yeah. But if you want everything, if you learn a lot of stuff, you gotta go with interactive brokers. But interactive brokers is absolutely terrible. Interface, how to trade, you're probably gonna spend a full day just to learn how to do it there. Yeah. So anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching, and I guess we will be seeing each other next week, right? Probably around the same time.
I won't be there next week. So.
Oh, you won't be there? So what, are we skipping the next week one?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Okay, so maybe not next week. Gonna have a little break, and then we're gonna be back on then 5th, 4th, or 3rd. Some of this we are still gonna
make this. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
wait. Let me just see. Do you think it's safe to trade crypto from mobile phone? Maybe that's an extra mobile. No. I'm not saying it's safe to trade crypto from mobile phone. I'm just saying sometimes I like to check portfolio on the run, right? I mean, I don't trade on mobile. For me, it's too tiny. Okay, if I have to sometimes close positions, I will do it on mobile. True, I will do it, right? But the way I do it, I have my two-factor authentication on another phone, and then I have this phone, right? And then, yeah, so usually I have everything split up, yeah. But then in March, eToro announced that it's planning to become a public company through a phone. Oh shit. Okay, I didn't even actually know that, but I'm just saying right now it's free. So if you want to do long-term investing into this main ETFs, you can easily use eToro, and they pay you dividends and everything, and you actually have a good time with it because it looks good, except to everyone else who is stuck in 1970s. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for watching, and again, see you next one, right?
You.